Cancer can come out of unresolved conflict. It can come from tremendous grief and loss, especially repeated grief and loss. My belief is also that the soul is always in charge. In terms of who we are, our spiritual nature is somehow designing our life for us so that we grow and we become more aligned with our true purpose, and we live a more authentic life, okay? True to ourselves. And sometimes a cancer diagnosis creates that enormous shift in a woman, so they finally say, well, I'm living a lie. This isn't who I was meant to be.
So it's a wake-up call.
It's a wake-up call. And then that gives them the permission, often, to make the changes that they need to make, whether it's leaving their husband or changing their relationship somehow that they have with their husband, or saying no more often, or finding a new career, or finally taking time for themselves, or starting a new diet or exercise program. But it's a change is required with a cancer diagnosis. And often, all those other factors that we talked about, so we're all exposed to all these factors, but only some of us get breast cancer. So it's sometimes those emotional factors that tip the balance in somebody to cause breast cancer, when otherwise they still have all those other factors, but they don't have breast cancer, you know. So what's important is we need a time period every day. It might be 20 minutes, it might be an hour, it might be 2 hours, it might be 3 hours, where we check in with ourselves. And we can do that either through meditation or quiet breathing, or maybe journaling, or a quiet walk, but just time that's just for you, where you quiet your mind and just be without a whole lot of an agenda. We also need to know, we also need to realize that you're not your body, and you're not your thoughts. There's something much deeper than that makes up you. And so even with a cancer diagnosis, women will think, you know, what's happening to me, right? What's happening to me? It's not you, it's your body, right? So it's important, I think, to separate, because there never needs to be failure. A woman may get breast cancer, it may be a very aggressive cancer, she may die. But if we can teach women to separate their identity from the physical body and even from your thoughts, and to get to a place of inner peace and purity and tranquility and stillness, and recognize somehow in the breadth of that stillness that that's the true identity, that's what's important. So I often teach women, you know, yoga and meditation and things like that to try to make that identification possible. So that we need to slip out of our routine thinking and into something vast to overcome a disease like cancer.
Well, in this clinic downstairs, there's a yoga studio. Here on this room we have this is a meditation. So
this is a meditation room.
Beside your office. Yeah. What a perfect place.
Well, it's very nice. So far. You know, and what's interesting is people who've never been here before walk in and they say, "Oh my God, this space feels incredibly. What do you do here, right?" Because you can feel the shift in the energy just walking into.
I did, because, and also to the image that you have on the wall, and absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Dr. Kaur. I mean, I was so looking forward. I mean, we planned this for the last, after our interview, I did mention that I was going to drive to Owen Sound, and 4 months after, well, not 4 months, 7 months after, here I am. So I'm very grateful to
my pleasure. It's been nice to meet you in person, and thank you for the interview.
Now we have a face to telephone connection.
Yeah.
But so again, do invest into the Complete Natural Medicine Guide, Breast Cancer. That's from Dr. Dharam Kaur, and also the other 2 books that we mentioned, the Complete Natural Medicine Guide to Women's Health, okay, which are available at any bookstore in Canada, and also
in the United States. Yeah, they can easily be ordered through Amazon as well.
Is this one still available?
This one is available, I think, through Amazon. It's out of print, but I keep finding copies that are floating around on the internet, so you probably can find that if you Google it. You can find it somewhere.
So the website again?
mammalive.net. So www.mammalive.net. So that's where you see my upcoming workshops and recipes and handouts and research, etc. And then I also have my office website is trilliumhealingarts.ca, And then the other website that will soon be closed, and just it'll all be on MemLive, is healthybreastprogram.on.ca.
Healthy breast program.
Program.on.ca. You're welcome, thank you.